Hey, good game day morning, friends. It's Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and we're on our way to our day job. They always tell me, don't quit your day job, so we haven't. But as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and commenting on the Joe Boo Report, because without you guys, this thing would be nothing. And I want to thank everybody who had questions and stuff on our first live stream last night. I've got a lot of bugs I got to get out. The camera I got, the picture looks 100 times better. I don't, unfortunately. But thank God my wife came through to ask all the questions, because I couldn't get the chat to come up on the screen for me. So that was a lot of fun. We'll hopefully do some more tonight during the game and do some more of those question and answer sessions. Now, how about those Dallas Cowboys? There is word that the Minnesota Vikings coach, Mike Zimmer, had emergency eye surgery last night. Yeah. And I'm betting he just watched too much game film of that Dallas Cowboy offense and just gouged his eyes out, because trying to figure out how to stop them, that's a tall task. What I think the Dallas Cowboys will be able to do is to be able to run the ball. Their defense is ranked, I believe, 3rd in the NFL, only 14th against the run, giving up about 100 yards per game. So look for the Cowboys to do a lot of running and a lot of play action passing. As far as the Minnesota offense goes, they're just pretty offensive. I mean, they are the worst, and let me say again, the worst offense in the NFL. So look for our Dallas Cowboys defense to start moving back up the ranks, because we're not playing the Washington Redskins, which were towards the top of the NFL offensive rankings. But literally, the Cleveland Browns are a better offense. That's right, the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns are better than the Minnesota Vikings. They're only averaging 2.8 yards a rush. I mean, that's just pathetic. So look for the Dallas Cowboys defense not to give up a 100-yard rusher again, and look for them to keep Minnesota off the field by controlling the clock. But here's what's interesting, because I live in Northern Virginia, and I'm listening to Sports Talk 980 as I go to work. And to go to show you how dysfunctional the Washington Redskins are, they are saying that maybe they shouldn't re-sign Kirk Cousins. What? That's right. They're saying that maybe their better move is to bring somebody else in, save the money, and get some other players. I got to tell you, there's not a whole lot of good quarterbacks out in the NFL. I mean, think about what they gave up to try and bring in RG3, the guy who was going to have them set for the next 10 years. They got lucky with Kirk Cousins being a 4th-round draft pick, and is playing extremely well, a lot better than I thought he was capable of. And now you're talking about, let's bring somebody else in? Take a look around the NFL. When Sam Bradford gets traded to Minnesota, how well did that work? Ryan Fitzpatrick gets re-signed with the Jets. RG3, it looks like he's going to be playing again for the Cleveland Browns. There are only a handful of NFL good quarterbacks out there. And if they're good, teams don't give up on them. Except, I guess, unless you're the Washington Redskins. Now, the other interesting thing about NFL quarterbacks, when you take a look around in the NFL right now at the best teams, you got New England, Tom Brady, 6th-round draft pick. Our Dallas Cowboys with Dak Prescott, 4th-round draft pick, and the backup, of course, Tony Romo, who was undrafted. You got Seattle with Russell Wilson, 3rd-round draft pick. You've got the Redskins with Kirk Cousins, 4th-round draft pick. So where are all of these 1st-round draft pick quarterbacks? None of them are doing any damage in the NFL. So the thing you have to realize is, you can watch ESPN and NFL Network and all this stuff, but with football, it's really just unpredictable. You can have a guy who looked like Tony Mandritz, and they said Tony Mandritz coming out of college was going to revolutionize offensive linemen. This guy was big. He was strong. He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated working out on Muscle Beach. Got to the NFL, bust. Then you take somebody like Charles Haley, who went to a Division I AA school. I believe our senior year, I believe we were 4-7. A little bit small for an outside linebacker. Picked in the 4th round, and he's a Hall of Famer. So that's the great thing about football is it's unpredictable. You can have a guy like Dak Prescott that they say that he's Tim Tebow 2.0 with a slightly better arm, end up being one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. And then you can have a guy like Jared Goff, who's the number 1 pick in the NFL, just not seem to be able to make it. So I'm Mark Holmes. It's Cowboy Joe Boo. And I cannot wait for this game tonight. And as always, thank you guys for subscribing to the Joe Boo Report. And hopefully we'll be doing some more live streaming tonight during the game. Whew, can't believe we got another game already. Well, have a great day, friends.